Now let's do some questions on this part. Establish that a pair of triangles are similar and find x. Okay, first we have to say that these two triangles are similar. So what we'll do is we'll consider the triangle A, D, E, and we'll consider the triangle A, B, and C. See, vertex, common vertex, angle A is in the same. Now this DE is parallel to BC. So we can say this angle is equals to this. Why? These two lines are parallel. AB is a transversal, so these two are corresponding angles. So we can say this angle is equals to this. Now we can say these two triangles are similar because two of the angles are equiangular. So we can write down these two triangles are similar. If triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides is same. All the three ratios. So let's write down all the three ratios. So we can write down AD over AB is equals to AE over AC is equals to DE over BC. Okay, what is the length of side AD? AD is 6. What is the length of side AB? AB is 6 plus 4, that is 10. Now we have to calculate DE. So we'll not consider this ratio. We'll write down the ratio, that is DE. So what is the length of DE? That is X. And what is the length of BC? That is 7. Now we know how to solve this kind of equation. Just cross multiply. So we'll get 10x is equals to 42. X is equals to 42 divided by 10, which is 4.2 centimeter. Clear? Okay, let's look one more example on this. That establish that a pair of triangles is similar, then find x if BC is 20 centimeter. Okay, so always first what would be the good idea is you first draw a rough sketch of the triangles given, two triangles. Okay, let's first start with the bigger one, that is A, B and C, and let's draw the smaller one. Okay, now before naming this smaller triangle, first write down the information given for this triangle, that is ABC, that AB is 12 and BC is 20 and angle alpha is at vertex B. Now when you name the smaller triangles, try to name with the same corresponding angles. So this angle is alpha and we know there is one alpha angle in that smaller triangle, so we write down alpha over here. Now which vertex has alpha angle? That is E, so we'll write down E over here. Now this is D and this is C. Now if you see, this angle is equals to this angle. Why? Because this is the common angle for both the triangles. So if you can see, these two are two equiangular triangles. So if the triangles are equiangular, we can say that the triangles are similar. Now if the triangles are similar, then we can say that the corresponding sides ratio is equal or in the same proportion. Okay, now let's write down the ratio, that is corresponding side AB. Corresponding side to AB would be DE. Now corresponding side of BC would be EC, and the corresponding side of AC would be DC. Okay, let's write down what is the information we know for this triangle, that is ED. ED is X and EC is X plus 2. Okay, so we'll consider only this two ratio because AC is not required. We don't need to find out anything related to AC and DC. So we'll just use this two corresponding sides ratio. Okay, what is the value of AB? That is 12. What is the value of DE? That is X. Now what is the value of BC? That is 20. What is the value of EC? That is X plus 2. Now we know how to solve this kind of equation. Cross multiply. This would be 12x plus 24 is equals to 20x. Now if you simplify, this would be 8x is equals to 24 and x is equals to 3 centimeter. Clear? I hope you are clear with this idea. You understood this example. Okay, now we have seen the basic examples on the same. Let's understand the real life application. The height of a tall building or a tree can be calculated using the length of its shadow, comparing it to the shadow of an object which is with a known height. Means the best part is to use a scale, to use the ruler over there to measure the height of any tall building or a tree. Okay, let's understand this with an example. Okay, if you can see, this is the working principle or just the working diagram of the camera. Over here, if you can see, these are the two similar triangles. One is the blue one and the second one is the pink one. So if you see this distance from this shutter point to the this retina part, means retina part in sense the screen part, this distance and this distance is in proportion. Now the distance, height of this tree and height of this image is also in the proportion. Okay, now let's do some numerical questions with the application of the same. Now this is a tree and height of the tree is unknown to us, that is x meters. Now we can easily calculate the shadow distance. So we can, using the measuring tapes and all we can easily calculate the distance of the shadow. Let's suppose with the same orientation, if you place something 1 meter straight over here at the same, so now if you see the shadow is being casted by the sun over here, let's suppose. Now this sun is at the same angle with this part, because this is the same line, this is also kind of a parallel. So this makes the same angle over here, this makes the same angle over here. These are the two corresponding angles because these two are perpendicular to the ground, and this can be considered as the transversal. So these two angles are equal and this angle is common for all the three triangles. Either you take this triangle or you take the triangle with the tree or you take the triangle with the sun. So everything would be in the same proportion because all these three are the similar. Now just to understand this part, what we'll say is, let's name this as A, B and C, and this side is D and E. Now we know that triangle A, B and C is similar to triangle A, D and E. So if these two triangles are similar, then ratio of their sides would be in the same proportion. Okay, so can I write down DE over CB is equals to AE over AB. Okay, now don't get confused writing it EB. No, because for this triangle, AB is the length of this side. Now DE, what is the length of DE? That is 1. What is the length of CB? That is unknown to us, that is X. Now what is the length of AB? AB is 12, sorry, AE is 2, this is 12. X can be written as 12 over 6, 12 over 2, so which is X is equals to 6 meters. So height of this tree is 6 meters. So 6 meter is the height. Okay, now let's look at one more example. The piece of a timber leaning against the wall just touches the top of the fence as shown. Find how far up the wall the timber reaches. Means we have to calculate this distance. Okay, now again if we start naming this as A, B, C, D, E. Now just for your understanding, we can draw the triangles differently. A, B and C. Okay, now what is the length of AB? AB is 3. What is the length of AD? AD is 3 plus 2, that is 5. Now what is the length of DE? DE is unknown to us, we can write down as X. What is the length of BC? That is 1.6 meters. Okay, now these two triangles are similar. Yes, these two triangles are similar. Why? This is angle is common. Now this angle is 90 degree because these are perpendicular to the ground. Wall is also perpendicular to the ground and this part is also, fence is also perpendicular to the ground. Okay, now these two triangles are similar, means ratio of their sides would be in the proportion. Now I can write down X over 1.6 is equals to 5 over 3. Yes or no? This side ED over BC equals to AD over AB. Now X is equals to 5 into 1.6 divided by 3. So X is equals to 8 divided by 3 meters. We can simplify this part as 2 by 3 meters. Or if you want to write down this in the form of decimals, we can easily write down this in the form of decimals. Okay, I hope we are clear with this part and we have seen the applications of the same. The same logic, same concept we have to apply to solve any problem related to similar triangles when we are supposed to calculate any given distance and height. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.